Let's change the amount of, bring down the liquid fuel. Well, half the liquid fuel. And then add this one, and we'll up the amount of, won't let me do that? Oh wait, hit a check mark. Check mark. Try again. There we go. Up the amount of oxidizer. So now there's more oxidizer than liquid fuel in that tank. Instead of being even. Okay. I'm thinking of putting some tourists in here and trying it for real. I mean, even if things go badly, I'm sure I can bring it back down. I'm looking at the time. I want to actually do a real mission. I'm just debating whether to add more fuel or just go for it. I'm thinking I might just go for it. I might just go for it. Looking at this one. You know what? Let's edit this one more time. I'm going to take out the liquid fuel entirely and just go with oxidizer. Nah, I'm indecisive. It won't let me control Z that, will it? No. Okay. Edit tanks. I'm going to put the liquid fuel back. Add that. Okay. Let's just do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Don't forget RCS for the rendezvous. Oh my gosh, and that's going to add even more mass onto this thing. Ah, shoot. Thank you. As pointed out in the chat, I have not put on RCS. All right. But the problem is, as soon as I put... Well, no, there's a lot of monopropellant in here. I think that should be fine. Let's just put on the RCS blocks. Let's do it. So, RCS blocks, let's use these fellas. Where is this? Here, I'm going to put that there temporarily. Where is the center of mass? Right about there. Okay. RCS, silly. Okay, let's put some right about here-ish. And let's... Yeah, so we get the nose coming out like that. And then we'll put another pair about here-ish. And I'm going to change that configuration because this bottom nozzle is pretty much useless. So I'm going to change the configuration to that one. That's great. And then I'll put some of those. But what I want to do now is open up RCS Build Aid. And I want to tweak translation down. I don't care about. Let's look at. Oh, wait. No, what this needs to be. I got the wrong one. That one. Okay. That's the one I want. So, right. There we go. Left. Okay. What's the torque number like? We can tweak this one to the size. So torque here is 0.621 kilonewton meters. And I'm just going to... That is making it worse. This way is making it better. I think it's pretty darn close to the right spot anyway. We have to do this one too. That should be good enough. So that is left. Up isn't going to work just yet. Down's not going to work. Forward should be fine. There is torque because these are too low. Yeah, right? Let's get this tool. Move them up. Actually, move them back down. Let's move these ones. Now, it's not making a huge difference. Okay, I'm going to live with it. I think it's probably fine. There isn't a setting that just has... So let's put this back here. There's that one, that one, that one. Now that's the one I want. Okay, so then we're going to get the linear thruster dubers. Well, did I not put... Well, oh my gosh, I don't have them on the other side. That's what's confusing the situation. Oh my golly. I didn't put these on both sides of the thing. All right. So there. There. There's. Okay, let's start playing with this now. Okay, forward. Now if I start moving these up and down, now that there's actually two of them, that's making a difference. There we go. Okay, that's got the forward torque very low. Backwards is the same. Right. Now, why is right? Oh, because there's a little bit of up to that one, isn't there? Yeah, I can see that. These need to be just turned just a smidge. They're just tilted just a bit. Probably this one too. Okay, sorry. So where are we at here? This is now right. Right is that way. Again, let's try and move this back one around. It's making torque worse. 3.56. That's probably about as good as that's going to get. So that's right. Left should be about the same for torque. Yep. And up. We're going to need to move these fellas. No, this one down here. That way. Ooh, that's very low torque there, and then down. Come more this way. All right, that should be fairly balanced RCS. He hopes. But I'm honestly thinking I'm going to go for it. And what's going to happen is what's going to happen. We're going to go for it, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Because I can smell this stream's coming towards an end, and I want to do it. So, according to our contract, this might or might not work. I got my tourists here. Okay, we got to pick a crew first. Jeb and Bill have been doing some nice test flying. Let's see here. Who's some pilots who haven't done my... Oh, Lieutenant Alec. Level 1. Lieutenant Kim flew last time. Pete Kerman. Pete Kerman with his co-pilot, Javier Kerman. There we go. So those are our pilots. We need Gergas. We need Lagerski. We need Kelcal. And we need Suster Kerman. There we go. So there's our tourists. I want to get into here. Oh, tourists don't have parachutes or backpacks. Well, isn't that interesting? That's because they can't EVA. Okay, that makes perfect sense. And you know what? We're going to... Nah, best not. I was thinking of shedding some mass, but you know, let's not go there. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, I'm not reading the chat. Not on mirror, yeah. I'm now reading the chat. Only got blocks on one side. Yeah, okay, so people were pointing it out and then going, nah. I think I fixed it. Alright, there we got that. I never did put lights on this thing, which is honestly a little bit disappointing, but like I said, we'll kit it out better if this thing works fine. Let's see here. That I can tell we're rolling. We got to pick our target for the station. I have no idea where the station is. Well, here comes the station. Let's turn off what we don't want to see. There. And it's going to take us a while to get up, so here, we'll take up about now-ish. Always want to, I'm going to be going into an orbit lower than the station, so I want to be a little bit behind it, but TZ, punch it. Let's go. Now, of course, I just added a bunch of weight by putting in those tourists. So this might be a fail. But it might not be. Got to be optimistic. Taking off. Okay, let's hold this attitude right here. Build up speed. These Lagerski's knows what's going on right here. Lagerski's like, is this like the first time this thing has actually flown? And we're like, yeah, actually kind of is. You guys don't mind, do ya? If I'm short on Delta V, just dump the tourists, says Anna. But why are these guys? I don't know. Grayed out tourists over there. Let's not get distracted. Pitch down a bit, pick up some more speed. Yeah, I agree completely. Seb is saying it's a plane, so worst case scenario, it's a ballistic re-entry back into the water. Well, let's face it, there are worser cases scenarios, but I kind of agree. That's why I'm sort of like, you know what, if this doesn't quite make the station, I can get down to the surface somewhere. If I get into orbit, but it's clear I don't have the Delta V to get to the station, then what I'm going to do is bring it back down to the runway, and I'll look at trying to improve this in the meantime. Okay. Oh my God! My landing gear! Oh, that'll help with fuel efficiency. Oh my gosh. Ah, my brain. I was starting to think, I'm going, it feels like I should be going faster. Wow. Wow, that's Pete. That was no, Javier. It was Javier's job. Co-pilot's job. Make sure the landing gear are up. Alright, I'm hearing around 10-12 kilometers, do a 5-degree climb. That seems about right. It's actually not too far off from what I'm doing anyway. So I think I'm just going to hold this attitude for a little while. I don't think it helped having the landing gear down for that whole time. Alright, now we're starting to build up some good speed. And I'm going to just hold this attitude. I think so. Alright, just about 10 kilometers here. Down just a smidge. Just a smidge. Try and really build up more speed. Oh, I don't want to put SR. I'm getting a recommendation to put SRBs onto this thing to really get it up to speed. I don't know if I want to do that. Thing's got enough engines on it. This whole configuration here might be more weight than I really need. If I just replaced all that with just a simple rudder, I might have very close to the same effectiveness with a lot less weight. That would be, you know, I kind of wanted to do this, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how smart that was. More, come on, more speed. There we go. Okay. Oh, it is starting to level off as far as speed goes. So you can get a little bit more speed, and then I'll pitch up and rocket it. I think I'm going to do it. Pitch up a bit and rockets. Try not to lose too much speed with that there. Hold it right there. Hold that. All right. Okay, gonna start reducing throttle again, getting to 50 seconds to apoapsis, so trying to bring that and keep it fairly close by. Down a little bit. Well, the view's nice. We are now approaching Richard Branson's space. But we don't want just Richard Branson's space. We want space. We not only want that, we want an orbit. Oh, lower thrust. We actually got a thermometer or temperature heat warning thing going on there. I'm going to lock this onto prograde and increase our throttle just a little bit. Not that much. There we go. A tourist mass driver. That's what we need. Just push them out the back end. Getting lots of very useful comments. Lots of useful suggestions in the comments section. Looking at the RCS blocks and making sure they really are all in twos. Okay, I think I'm just going to ride this up from here. Just keep it locked on prograde. And the liquid fuel is definitely going to run out first. To be honest, I'm not entirely even... I'm not even going to make an orbit here. What? Oh, no! Oh, we got it into orbit in simulation mode. Maybe the weight of those extra Kerbals. Maybe my fact that I had the landing gear down for the longest time. But we are going to run out of liquid fuel. But looking at where the stream is, I think I'm going to have to... We're going to be ditching in the water, everybody. Or maybe we'll find a nice little stretch of land now. Probably the water's safer. Okay, we are out of fuel. We're done. We're out of liquid fuel, too. So we don't have... just going to ride this up. We're not even making space. Ah! That is so frustrating. Still got a ton of oxidizer though. Or a lot of oxidizer. What we need to do now is just get these folks back to... So this is going to be a fail on the mission. They seem to be enjoying it though. They don't know any difference. Yeah, no refunds on the flight. I do not know where we're going to end up though. Yeah, we're not landing in water. I don't think. Oh boy. Oh boy, not only are we going to be not landing in the water, we are going to be landing in the dark. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to pitch up here. Treat this like a orbital re-entry because we're not far from orbital velocities here. I think some extra reaction wheels would probably be a good idea. Here, I can use RCS to kind of help too. So it really doesn't want to hold. There, that's probably... Ah! Really doesn't want to hold this attitude. Okay, am I imagining it or is there water up ahead of me? Sure doesn't look like water. It's a mirage. I was thinking that might be water, but it's not. Well, I don't know, folks. Actually, why not keep the ramjets on while activating the boosters, says Ace Clown, and I'm kind of agreeing with that. I think I was just doing it with one action group instead of two, but what I should do is toggle these guys on and keep these on, and then only when these become completely non-effective. That's honestly might be a huge thing just right there. Right, is I've been toggling these off at the same time I toggle these on, but that's really kind of dumb. What I should be doing is toggling these on, have all four of them on for a little while, and then shutting these ones off. That's going to have to be for another time, though. I swear that's water over this way, but it might just be my imagination. Turn RCS off. Let's see. Yeah, there's some sort of a lake. I'd rather put this thing down in the water, if I can, rather than... There's water below me here, too. But I'd much rather go for a body of water here than try and put it on the shore. So let's see if we can make this... Make the lake or whatever, bay or whatever this is coming up here. I think we got it. Put that on there. We'll look at what I can do to improve upon this design. Or maybe just simply fly it better. Might be all that's needed. Okay, we are going to make this water, I think. Keep your speed up. I don't think it's far off. I don't. I think we're close. Oh my god, I cannot see. It feels like I'm going into a black hole here. Okay. I'm coming into a small bay. There we go. Coming out of the clouds. Still about 2 kilometers up. Anybody remember the day when landing in the water in the very early alpha days was actually a death sentence for KRASH? Like, the water was hard. Okay. Okay, slow down. There we go. Feels really fast, but we're there. Okay. So we're down. We've recovered them. Can we convince them that they went to space? I don't think they'll be convinced they went to the space station, but we'll definitely be trying that again. But I think right now I'm going to have to be drawing this stream to a close. I mean, at least it floats well.